Hey, I'm V Candy, Uma Dlamini Chikendi Keke. I am a media personality. I do radio, I do TV, and I am also a producer. So everything media, tell you what, I absolutely love. I'm a mom of one. My son is an amazing boy, and I just love life and to live it to the fullest. Yeah, pretty much. Like, your face looks familiar. I think I've met you somewhere. Like, are you Rose? I'm just like, that's from years ago. I'm not Rose. Just ask me my name. You don't know me. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of women get a lot of guys hitting on them. So it's something that's normal. Yeah. So it's nothing to write home about. As a woman, you will get a lot of guys, hit up on you, so it happens. He has to be confident, and he has to have some substance, and he has to know like what he wants in life, really. And he has to be fun. Some guys are just boring, Jay. You cannot have a conversation with them to save your life. You can't. So he has to be fun, and he has to be someone who knows what he wants and who is established. Okay, so most times I'm at work or doing work stuff, so I'm really home. But like the alternative gas, we're using gas. In terms of water, where I live, so it's better in terms of water. And even if because I'm not home that much, I have people who help with that. So they make it easier, but I get to feel it when I'm home, when I spend a day home. I'm like, how do you deal? Because you cannot have the generator on like all the time, because you get it. So it's hectic. Yeah, it's not easy, but yeah, maybe because I'm not home most of the times. But when I'm there, I don't know if you feel like, oh my gosh. No, I think it's important for you to reinvent yourself as well, and to see ways you can catch up with what's happening, or you're just going to be so bitter and not happy because, oh, we've worked for this, we died for this or something. So you have to reinvent yourself. You have to embrace new media, actually on social media, and see ways you can make it work for yourself as well. So, which is what I have also started doing, maybe because I took a break from broadcasting for a bit. But now I think I've found my space again, and it's something that I am really keen on doing, and I have things set aside. But if you are just going to be watching and say, "I are veteran," or we've been doing this for like, some time, someone wakes up, they do a video, it goes viral, the next thing, they are the biggest thing. And you're like, okay, but what do you have to do about it as a person? Yeah, I'm just going to also be doing like the traditional media and not embrace other avenues. So yeah. I think currently it's growing, and unlike years ago where people were resistant to like the new sound or the world sound, like the trends, music trends happening worldwide, where they just wanted to stick, to what they know, be it urban grooves, like I'm just going to be doing this. But then you have to look to other countries, across the borders, over the seas. What are they doing? And what I'm liking is that there are artists who have also started to embrace that sound and to fuse their sound with, with the trends that are happening. And I just hope that they won't lose their sound by trying to copy as well. But, still have that Zimbabwean sound, the Shona, the Ndebele and stuff. So I'm liking where it's going. Talk about Shotakura. He is very progressive in terms of his sound. And I know that people were so resistant to Ja Praiser when he was trying to switch it up. But you cannot be doing what you've been doing for the past, 5 years. It's not like he is 50. He is young, he's 30 something. So it's good to try and merge what you're doing with what other people in other parts of the world are doing because it's working. Look at Wizkid, they are on Billboard. Look at your Burna Boy. So why not? If it works, why not try it? So I'm liking where it's going. Yeah. He got it wrong because for a long time, he was like a demigod and he thought that he owned the industry because he was the darling of the nation. And even if he would do like his BS, everyone would still love him because he was so talented. So, you know, if you get too comfortable and you think that you're going to be reigning forever and people are going to be loving you forever, with entertainment, the fact of the matter is today you're in, tomorrow you're out if you don't reinvent. That's why XQ has overtaken a lot of guys because he kept on reinventing himself as an artist and he did not get comfortable. Oh, I'm here, everybody loves me, everybody loves my sound. So he kept on working. Roki got comfortable and he was doing more of the BS than the music. And I absolutely love him. Have you listened to his new song, Hello? I think it's cool. It's a cool song and people are loving it. When you play it on radio, they're loving it. So it's good to see him back. But this is not where he was meant to be. Imagine after doing like all the amazing things, being on big platforms like Big Brother. Look at Pokelo. She, you know, took advantage of that platform. I don't. If it works for you, then do that. You know, make use of what you have. If it's the beauty, then just make use of it. If it's going to get you the coins and the guap at the end of the day, why not? If you're photogenic, if you're sexy, why not use it to your advantage? Maybe you cannot use your mouth because you don't have anything to say. So why not use your looks? So I don't have anything against them. They are making the most, you know, with what they have, which is what is important in life. We are not all the same. We don't all have the same talents. So why not use like what you have? So kudos to them for doing the most with their looks. You know, Kim K started it and the Kardashian clan. So why not? They're millionaires. For someone who was just looking and saying, oh my gosh, they don't have any talent, but they're making millions. Do you get it? Oh man, to the younger V Candy, I would say that, you know, you have what it takes and you can go it alone. You know, believe in yourself more and just be patient. Yeah. Guys, do I have a celebrity crush? I don't think so. Oh my gosh. Not him. Not him. I like the reason why, but then no, he's not my celebrity crush. But they are guys I think are, you know, are always dressed to the nines and they're cool guys. Like your, oh man. Because I've not really followed him. I've seen, you know, Zimbabwean posting him, but I don't follow him, so I don't know much about him. Who else? XQ is always looking good. Colors is always looking good. Yeah. Yeah, because the looks are magnified by the swag and the style. Sometimes because, you know, I'm going to swag like. So you won't see, especially for a guy, all you have to do really is dress up really nice and wear like what suits you. So, but yeah. And then everything is overshadowed by smelling good. Guys who smell good. Oh, they're the best. From being a mom, I have learned to not be selfish. Yeah. Because before being a mom, I think it was more about just me. But then now I've become like more nurturing. Yeah. And if I'm to do anything, I have to think about someone first. And that someone is my son. So it's just not all about me. I think 90% of the time it's about my son. And it has made me really mature as a person and to know like what to value and what not to value what's worth it and what's not, what to give my time and what not to give my time to. So, oh man, it has taught me a lot of things. And I'm not the same person I was before I was a mom. Heartbreaks. Friend zoned, you get over it because like you have not qualified to be, you know, the main or to be like the GF or to have something official. So at least your heart is still safe. But yeah, you get over it at some point. If you're friend zoned for a year, oh my God, you get over it. But then heartbreaks, because you would have given your heart to someone, it takes time to heal. So yeah, nothing worse than a heartbreak. Just take your time and yeah, your own pace. Don't be too concerned about what's happening sideways, because you will be swayed and you feel that you're not making any progress, and you will rush yourself. You get yourself into things that you'll regret later. So take your time, be content with where you are. All you have to do is have a plan. From A, I want to get to B, then C. If you are working towards your plan, then that's okay. But then don't look at what is Sylvia doing, what is Chipo doing, what is Tinashe doing. You would not want to know what they're doing, okay? They're looking good and now you're like, oh my gosh, I need that Brazilian. I need the Gucci bags. Oh, I need the LVs. Just take your time, just be patient with yourself, and you will see that life will reward you for not, you know, taking shortcuts and shortchanging yourself. So do not be too concerned with what other people are doing. I know that people want to get, you know, influence from Instagram or even, you know, just enjoying scrolling and stuff. But sometimes it will actually kill your vibe and make you feel worthless. Like, what am I doing? Because all they share are the best moments. How they got to that, we won't see. So sometimes life yangu wakutongotambudzikira zvinhu zvisina basa. So concentrate. If you have to be off social media, be off social media. If you have to unfollow some pages, unfollow them, because they will make you feel worthless at the end of the day. So do what is good for your mental health. Yeah. I think that it's something that is overlooked in Africa, not just in Zimbabwe, but taking it to Zimbabwe, it's something that's overlooked, and it's like a white man's disease. Like, but it's happening because of the financial situation and, you know, other things. People are being overwhelmed, and a person won't have anyone to talk to, because if you are to go and talk to anyone, they won't really understand and they will belittle it. So I think we belittle it and we do not give it, you know, we have not opened that discourse, you know, to really openly talk about it and to address it. It's happening, it's real, people are being affected, and still, like our moms, of which a person will be suffering, which is why we're getting a lot of, you know, people committing suicide, which is sad because you won't have anyone to talk to. So I wish that we would actually open that and, you know, get people talking about it, that it's happening and people are suffering in silence because they cannot talk. They're afraid they will be judged, and they're not really avenues that are available for people to have that conversation, which is sad. Like, it's happening. Like, a lot of guys have their side dishes and small houses, and we can never run away from that fact, right? That people who are married are having affairs outside of their marriage for different reasons, because they just want to experience it, or maybe because they're not happy. But, you know, small houses have rose to prominence, and it's happening. Maybe 3/4 of people who are married have small houses. Women, and men. I think it's more than the sex. Maybe guys are so inquisitive, like they also want to experience. Because I actually say like how you guys do. Because you want to taste like everything and have a feel of it. Because it's a weekend, you know better say. Then before you know it, it becomes a relationship, or maybe you're interested more. So I think that it's for those who have like long affairs, maybe not just maybe 2 months with a small house, who actually have like, you know, affairs in my years. It's more than the sex. It's now beyond that. Maybe it's someone who listens to you more, who respects you more as a person, and who gives you time, who gives you what you're not getting in your house. Because and it's just tiring. You have nothing more to give. So of course the sex will be nice because, you know, it's someone who wants to keep you to themselves and wants to get you excited like all the time, and who wants you to give them, you know, money and stuff. So I'm sure the sex will be wild, but I think that if it's going to be for long, it's more than the sex. So right now, I'm so happy because I'm in a relationship. Yes. I don't think it should be abolished because, you know, it has been happening like over time. And for it to be abolished now, it shows that you have failed, you know, as a man. And you won't be able to look after that woman when you marry her. So at least they should not stretch the guys too much, right? To make demands that are out of this world. Because you come with 5 years. Mukoma now, like he's starting his life, where will he get that? Do you get it? So I don't think that it should be abolished because, you know, that's how we know that you will be able to look after that woman. Because even from the Bible, come on, people would work for their wives. Then why in 2019 in Zimbabwe, because of the economic situation, they're like, no. A guy who wants his woman should pay lobola. But then 1,000, that's too little. Like 1,000 RTGS. Nope. Also, Sarah again, it's credit channel, but that like over time. An elephant in the room, like they are there. But for us to embrace that, especially like in Africa, it will go a long way until we do that. So I think it's okay for them to be existing where they are. They should not be attacked. But then for us to say, now they have their bill, or to acknowledge them in the law, I think it's just stretching it for us as a continent, because we have other bigger issues, I think. I have, you know, people I talk to who are a bit queer and stuff, and they're good people. But then I would not be comfortable having that conversation about, you know, their sexual experiences, because as a person, I'm not so sold to that. But the fact of the matter is they are there and they should not be abused in any way. They exist where they are, but to acknowledge them in our law or in different spaces, it's difficult. We're still, you know, a long way.